Hello, my name's Louise Fays, and I'm going to be talking to you about Codasite's Document Center application for SharePoint called Accounts and Projects. Accounts and Projects was developed because here at Codasite we help a lot of our clients migrate their documents into SharePoint from either an existing file server or from a previous SharePoint installation. And we noticed there was a common theme that a lot of our clients had trouble with following a process where they would always have the same file structure and were always using the same documents whenever they onboarded a new client or added a new project. Accounts and projects can be easily installed into either a SharePoint Online or SharePoint 2013 SharePoint Document Center site, and then after following an easy setup process, you will have a document center to maintain all of your accounts and projects with a searchable interface as you see here. So each project you create will have the same folder structure. For instance, my account Allen and Smith that's listed here will have the same folder structure as what's listed here for my bail bonds accounts. So you can see I have contracts, images, invoices. Here's a new project that has been added. And this is also another new project called Office 365. So if I drill down into these folders, you'll see for this project I've set up to have the analysis, project plans, and testing folders for this particular project type. And then for this one, you'll see the same thing. In addition, you'll also notice that if, for instance, in my company, we always have a kickoff meeting whenever we have a new project added, that in this analysis folder I could create a document that's already pre-filled with information about this client and also uses a naming convention as you see here. So this document also gets created when I create the new project. Clicking through to view this document, you can see that the system has actually already auto-populated some information for me. You can see here that this is the name of the account, and over here you can see this is the name of the project. So you can see how powerful this tool can be for you. Not only will it save you time and help you follow a consistent process, but it can also help you to be using the most accurate information about your accounts. Okay, so now let's take a look at how does this all work? How does this process get invoked? So from this main screen, you would click on this Add Account button. And in here, you can easily set up fields that are specific to your business. You can see the ones with the asterisks are the ones that are required. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new account. The Account Manager field is linked to SharePoint's lookup, so you can these auto-populate as you're typing. And here I can select an account type. If you needed to, if there was different kinds of accounts that required different kinds of folders and files to set up, you can set these up in our back end. But for here, we just have a basic account type set up, and we'll choose that. That's all that I'm required to fill out in this scenario, so I can go ahead and hit Add Account. And I will be emailed when the document library that's associated with this account is successfully created. So this is happening in the back on its own. It's creating those folders and those files and auto-populating them as we are waiting here. So you can see this is grayed out, and once it's ready to go, this will turn yellow for me, and I'll be able to go ahead and take a look at what it's done. Okay, so now you can see that Sandy's News has been created, and we can take a look at what's happened. So you can see that the contracts, images, and invoices folders have been created as we asked the system to do. And in addition, we've also attached certain content types or templates to this library so our users can go ahead and add these additional documents if needed. Okay, so now let's take a look at what happens when we need to add a project. So again, from this main screen, you're going to select the Add a Project link. And in here, we also have some required fields, and you have the ability to set up fields that are specific to your business if you need to in the back end. So for this project, we're going to call it a SharePoint development project. And in here, I'm going to look for the Sandy's News and you can either use the drop down or this will auto-complete for those who have a lot of different accounts. It's very useful. Project type. We have two different ones to choose from. We're going to choose the development project type. And I'm going to choose future here, and I'm going to leave the project manager blank because we're not really sure yet who's going to be managing that one. Go ahead and I'm going to click add project, and the system will go away and come back and tell me what it has done once it's completed. So we can see here that it added some specific folders, and it also has added a new document for us. So let's take a look. There's the new SharePoint development project that we added. And there are the analysis, project plans, and testing folders we wanted created for that project type. And look at that, there's the new agenda for my kickoff meeting. So how do you get this installed in your environment? Well, if you go to the SharePoint Online store and search on the Codicite Accounts and Projects application, you can easily install it within your own SharePoint site. And then from there, I would tune in for our next video, which is about how to actually set up the Accounts and Project application from the back end. Please leave us some comments or contact us at support@Codicite, as we're always looking to make improvements. Thanks!